Hello folks, this is Ravindra. Welcome back to my YouTube channel, and in this video I'm going to talk about virtual copies in Lightroom. So under 2 minutes you can edit all the images. You just have to create multiple virtual copies of it, and I will show you how exactly this can be done. Well, this particular feature that is available in Lightroom is least known, and this is something that is really useful if you want to show different versions of the same photo to your client. Whenever you want to ask them which kind of editing or which kind of preset is the right thing for them. So editing photos using this feature won't take much of your time. So just stay tuned till the end of this video.
Open Lightroom and go to Libraries and select the image that is to be modified. So right click, go to Create Virtual Copies. So the virtual copy looks a little bit different than the original copy. Now you can select both the images and do the same to create another 2 sets. So instantly you can have 4 copies, and now I'll select 4 to create 6 and then 8. So you can create n number of virtual copies in no time. So note that in the hard disk there will be only 1 copy and not too many copies. So I can always delete one of the copies and it will delete only the virtual copy. But if I delete the first one, which is the actual copy, then it will delete all of the virtual images. So now let me select one of the presets in order to expedite the overall process of editing. So you can select the preset that you want, or the one that you want to show it to the client. And then for the third image, I'll just randomly select the presets for now. So this is the image of the Taj Mahal. One is in the black and white, one is some real dark shadow, then over bright. So basically you just select the presets that you want here. So basically a virtual copy is an exact replica of the original photo, including all edits made in Lightroom. Once you have made a virtual copy, you can process it any way you like without affecting the original. So virtual copies are a fantastic tool because they let you make multiple copies of a single image while using very little hard disk space. It only makes a new thumbnail. It doesn't duplicate your image file. You can try out different techniques and keep all the results. So each virtual copy exists as a set of text commands in the Lightroom catalog. And if you look into the difference, so you might be wondering what is the difference between a virtual copy and a snapshot. So each virtual copy you create adds an image to your Lightroom catalog. On the other hand, all snapshots reside within the develop module for a particular image. So regardless of how many snapshots you create, you'll only see one version of a particular image in your Lightroom catalog. So there is one thing that you need to note. If I remove an image, a virtual copy, it will only remove that particular virtual copy and not the original or the other virtual images. Whereas if I try to remove the original image, it will ask me to delete from the disk. Delete moves the file to Explorer's recycle bin and removes it from Lightroom. It will also remove the synced files, if any, from Lightroom CC clients. 6 virtual copies that I have currently will also be removed. So you have to be careful not to delete the actual image.
And there is one thing that you need to make a note of, and that is, if you delete the original copy, then all the virtual images will be deleted. So be careful not to delete the original photo. Even though you make 10 virtual copies or 100 virtual copies, there is only one main copy that will be saved in the hard disk. All those things are virtual, and that's the reason why it is named virtual copy. And you can edit or add presets on top of each of these images and then export it as a separate image. Well, and that's the best thing about virtual copies in Lightroom. Hope you like it, and you might want to check out this card where I have shared another valuable information. And also there is a complete list of Lightroom tutorials available. Well, if you have learned something today, then go ahead, smash that like button, subscribe to my YouTube channel. And that's the least thing that you can do. And if you really want to thank me, then you can always go ahead and buy me a cup of coffee. There's a link in the description below. See you then. Cheers.